Welcome to Secular Soup. Stay tuned for real talk about atheism, feminism, politics, parenting, and whatever the fuck else Amy and Amy want to talk about, because this is their show. And get ready for a whole lot of motherfucking profanity.
Want to hear a secret?
I won't tell anybody. Go ahead. If I sit next to you, I'm gonna get gonorrhea. It's gonna jump into me. Just two ladies hanging out.
Is it okay for me to make fun of his neck waddle if I make fun of my own neck waddle?
I'm not sure.
That's a real ethical conundrum.
Would you know if you were born a lizard person, or can you be like adopted into the...
I think you know.
We're such professionals.
We really are.
Buckle up, bitches. It's time to have some soup.
I'm Amy with a Y.
And I'm Amy with an I.
Perfect.
Not gonna lie, the fade was better. It would have just been even better if you said I'm Amy with an I right after I said I'm Amy with a Y, but we can do that next time.
My daughter is video calling me right now.
Oh my god. Does she not understand how important live streaming is?
I'm gonna message her that I am live streaming.
I already told my children, don't bother me for at least an hour. So anyway, Amy and I are two blueberries floating in a bowl of tomato soup, but this episode we have two wonderful guests to join us to complain really about the end of the year. We had them last year for the Grudge Fest and it was amazing. So
I think it's a bitch fest, honestly.
Bitch fest, airing of grievances. We
airing
haven't decided yet.
Is fancier and it sounds better.
It is. It's like got a real thing connected to it. But please, Nikki and Brentley, say hi.
Hi. Hey. How's it going?
They're both there.
We're here.
They're here. And if you're watching the video, you can see them. So just to remind people, we have video of these interactions now.
I forget which way the camera is.
Yeah. When it's mirrored, it's so weird. Anyway. So yeah, we are here to talk about all the shit that happened this year that was terrible, which is pretty much everything.
It was fantastic. The only thing that was bad is Trump was no longer president.
Oh, thank God. For now.
Right.
2024, fingers crossed.
Oh my God.
Who knows?
So Brentley and Nikki are from Unapologetics, which has that kind of morphed into the Unapologetics? Like, has it merged with Left at the Valley? I'm very confused about this situation.
Yeah.
Explain it to me.
Yeah.
Use small words. I don't understand either.
Same.
I'll try. Okay. You know,
we're lady brains.
My vocabulary is so huge. I get it can get confusing sometimes.
Okay, wait, Amy, put them in the spotlight now. See, huh?
How do I
the video
spotlight.
tips? Then we can see their whole faces.
Don't get this wrong. No, just kidding.
There you go.
Don't fuck it up.
Faces.
But no, yeah, it's we went on. I started doing Left at the Valley, and we kind of backed off a little bit because of scheduling conflicts and stuff like that. So
okay.
And so so
Unapologetic Stream is its own thing, and Left at the Valley is its own thing. There's just a lot of the same
intermingling.
People. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of commingling.
A lot of incest happening. Okay.
Yes.
Yes, exactly.
Yes. But we are in talks we're negotiating right now return schedule for
Are your lawyers contacting each other?
Listen, contracts have gone back and forth. Numbers,
your people are calling his people.
Topics.
We slid the piece of paper across the desk a couple times.
We've done
really
a
cool.
lot of the things.
Nikki tears it up. She's like, "Are you fucking kidding me? Do you know who I am?"
So I got a whole pad here.
No, I'm just kidding. I miss it like
I
crazy.
am Nikki with an
We're
eye.
definitely coming back. Yeah. So
it just gets hard to do though, doesn't like it becomes
consistently.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
And I think especially for me, because sometimes I don't know how to have fun, and I'm learning how to get better at that. So hopefully,
so we should hang out more.
Yeah.
Yes, because I'm a doom scroller. Like I'm the person that wants to read like every single thing. And so, yeah, it was just becoming too much. And I was like, wait, I have to get back to like life. Like Yeah.
immediately in front of me.
Just
Yeah.
come to my party.
Yeah, I'll be there. So
I should.
Be there.
We'll hop
Right
a plane.
I'll be at the party.
Just hop right over.
So what we were going to do, we each kind of, well, I have a list. I don't
There
know
we
about the rest
go.
of you. I was going to say, I don't want to make a big deal out of it, but you should show the rest of us too when we're talking. I have video tips here for people. Anyway.
She has tips and pointers.
Yes, I have pointers. So I am
weird
going
when you
to
point with your tip, though.
You got a PowerPoint? Or...
Oh,
No?
they're so dirty. I see what you're drinking with. Oh, wait, that's not a dick straw. That looked like one of those little dick straws. Okay. Never mind.
That's metal. It's metal.
Never mind.
It did look very fleshy.
Right?
though.
Thank you. Although
Why
I got a
would you get
3D printer
flesh
this
colored
year,
straw?
so
She's
could
gonna
make-
send me
Ooh.
dicks, aren't you? You're gonna.
Mhm. I can make huge plastic ones now and send them in the mail, very lightweight.
Oh wow!
As soon as I figure out how that thing works,
The second.
It's on.
it's gonna
you
be
need
amazing.
to open up like a bachelorette mail service,
Right?
A stag party mail service.
Yes.
So much money to be made as soon as I understand how a 3D printer works. It's just sitting on my dining room table right now doing
It's
nothing.
Seriously.
Paper in it, right? And then you make sure the ink cartridges are
Something like
full.
that, yeah. I don't.
Yeah, the toner.
The toner. It's all about toner.
We got it for the kids
Sure.
because my husband wanted one, and he was like, "I think the kids. This would be a great gift for them." So the kids aren't
course.
nearly as excited about it as my husband is.
I was
I
so
got excited because I
excited.
realized I can make little tiny versions of my cats, and as soon as I
saw that.
realized that,
I saw it on Facebook that you were realizing that in the moment. You're like, oh, I'm going to send pictures of images of my
I
cat.
can make 3D versions of my cats.
So next year at
Oh,
Skepticon, you're going to be able to, you have to make them small enough to slide under the hotel room doors.
Oh yeah, and I'll just be handing them out to everybody, just like with their Instagram thing on the back, like merch. Oh,
When you guys,
great.
you guys missed Skepticon that year, but she was sliding pictures of her cats under everyone's doors. So when they open up their door after going to like prom or something, there was a
Who
picture.
doesn't want a picture of my cat?
There was like she was sliding under door. She's like, I really hope these people are with us.
And if not, worst case scenario, they get a beautiful picture of my cats to keep, and it's
I
a
would
funny
treasure it.
story. Right?
I will
think
just
that
say,
that
as
was
a
a
complete stranger.
drunk Amy was handing out pictures of her
Yes.
cat.
Hey, I
You're
had
like-
one whole drink. I was smashed.
Did you find out?
Probably
It was
end up freaking somebody out. You know, this one person going around going, "What is all this cat pictures?" There's a reason. I know it.
Well, I'm pretty sure. I
know
think I meant to give
don't-
one to Ari.
I think you gave it to them, didn't you?
Hopefully, I put it in the correct room for that.
Oh, so this is relevant to you and Nikki.
Oh boy. Okay.
I went to message Ari about something because I have a friend that just moved to Colorado and they don't have a social group. And so I was reaching out to be like, hey,
Mhm.
the secular group out there, can you help me out with that? And I realized when I was messaging them, the last picture I sent was a dick pic.
I remember that.
And I was like, that's the last time I messaged Ari.
Yes.
Yeah.
It just is
God.
there.
It's just there. Nikki and I will text randomly just one-on-one, but usually we group chat. So it's still right there.
I
It's
just
right there.
rewatched that portion of the drunk cast one time just 'cause
Funny.
it was so fucking funny to watch. Like,
Why did he send it right then? It's gold, comedy gold.
it's
That's the last
amazing.
time he's spoken to me too. Probably he might have asked me.
Probably.
I wonder if that's a coincidence. That's
Oh, it's
hilarious.
I
amazing.
doubt it. It's whatever.
So I will, because I'm a diva, we'll get us started because I have a nice list in my notes app
Of course.
of things
she
I'm
does.
angry
Look at
about
that.
this year.
Look at that. Someone's using technology.
Right? So my
Oh, hey.
I'm not sure which one of these I want to do first, but I'm going to start with Amazon.com, who I am very angry with because they fucking ruined Christmas this year. I ordered a desktop gaming computer for my 11-year-old who has been wanting one of these for, 2 or 3 years, something like that. I cobbled together enough money to get one. I spent all this time researching it, had it delivered, thinking they can deliver it to my house because my kids aren't going to open the boxes. Like they just come in Amazon boxes. No, they delivered it in the original box without telling me.
Oh shit!
So I'm
Not
at work
okay.
one day, and my son texts me and says, we just got a bunch of stuff delivered, and I think there's a computer in one of them, and I think I might have gotten a computer for Christmas." And I was just like, "God damn!" And this was like a week before Christmas, not way before, but a week before Christmas.
Jeez.
And I was just like, "So, how do you feel about that?" Because like I didn't want to come out and be like confirming it, because I thought maybe he still didn't think he was just like very excited and confused and depressed, but mainly happy. So I confirmed to him that yes, that is what we had gotten him. But then he was kind of upset because then that like ruined he's very by the book when it comes to traditions and Christmas, and like he will not look at his presents ahead of time. He wants to be surprised. And they ruined the whole fucking main thing. And of course, the rest of his presents were pretty small because that was a major fucking gift.
Right.
And so my older son had gotten more gifts because his were all smaller gifts. It was a fucking nightmare. I'm just like, really? Like, they couldn't tell me we're going to send this in the original box?
Please.
It's Christmas time. What the fuck else would I be buying a gaming computer for? Have they met me? Yeah.
I didn't even know they did that anymore. I thought it didn't matter. Like I thought everything
Right?
went in a box.
Everything goes, even everything, something that's in a box in another box is still going to go in an Amazon box.
Right.
Like,
Yes.
I had ordered a different computer and that one came in an Amazon box. This one? No.
Really?
So it just really made Christmas Day kind of a downer, because then all the other presents were just letdowns. Like,
Yeah.
I bought these amazing little possums and a peanut, little go-kart things. My kids don't appreciate them.
They're so
I saw those.
amazing.
They're so
They're
cute.
amazing. I don't understand
love
why. I was expecting big reactions for that. Mainly, I just got like a, what is this? So yeah. So that's I'm angry with Amazon for
I don't
many
blame
reasons.
you.
They're a terrible company. But specifically this time, I'm angry that they ruined my child's Christmas. My very privileged
fair.
child who got a gaming computer. So put that in a little bit of perspective.
But it ruined his Christmas emotional,
Yes.
like
The journey
expenditure.
he was
It just-
expecting to go on.
That's what happened to
Yeah.
Gentleman
Yeah.
Caller. I got
Mhm.
him a French press and it came in the box. I was like, he went to go get the mail and he was like, "Oh, cool." I'm like, "Damn it." And so he just opened it. He was like, "Can I make it tonight?" I'm like, "It's 9:00 at night. Probably not, but we can make it in the morning." So
All right. So who wants to go next? Who's got a story?
I'll go next.
nice.
I was gonna say, Nikki, go next. I'll make an executive decision. And then
Okay,
Amy,
I
put
can-
Nikki back on camera. So
I'm
go
working
left.
on it.
do your fucking
Just
job.
Nikki.
You have one job.
I have lots of
Mine
jobs. Okay.
is going to be more of like for the culture.
Is
I'm saying
this existential stuff?
Please do.
This is, well, it's not so much. It's just like I spend a lot of time reading the news and
Big
understanding the
mistake.
world around
Yeah.
me. Like art, I mean,
Why?
all kinds of news though,
Mhm.
like politics, art, environment, all that stuff,
Mhm.
just
I
the world.
You're
whatever.
like a coastal elite. Yeah.
That's exactly
don't-
what I am.
you don't have your
That's
news
what I'm
report
trying to
set-
say without telling you. I go to
Right.
Starbucks
No, I
every
got
day
it.
and spend $6 on a
Yep.
venti,
Avocado
sometimes
toast.
Trenta.
So
Latte.
your news reports aren't set on like Teen Mom and the Challenge stars like mine are.
No, unfortunately,
I'm
no. Not
just
Bravo
saying,
either. No,
I am very
No.
upset that Leah's
Coastal
selfie doesn't
Elite.
look
We've
like
covered
herself.
this.
Yeah.
Coastal
Okay.
Elite.
Okay.
More. Let's do New Yorker.
Now you're saying Teen Mom isn't the Coastal Elite. Take.
Oh my God, you painted me into a terrible corner. Okay, anyway, as I was saying, mine are more related to here are the things I cannot stand looking at any fucking more.
I understand.
And can we please start talking about this differently? My first one is going to be fucking Kanye West. I think we're all at that point
Mhm.
Over him.
where
Over him.
we're just done.
Mhm.
But I'm like between the issue with his publicist basically like acting like, you know, a member of the mafia or whatever. That was weird. To voting workers in Georgia, to actually finding out he still has a grudge against Big Sean and John Legend because they rightfully told him he was being a weirdo for running
Because
for
he was
president.
being a fucking weirdo.
You're being a weirdo, bro.
And that's putting it nicely. I'm sorry.
like,
but-
right?
Yeah.
Because
They
it could
actually-
be,
they
it's
said
nefarious
calm
as fuck,
the fuck.
actually.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
nefarious as fuck, actually. And it would be great if we could, that's my point, start talking about this either in a way where we acknowledging that this dude is now nefarious as fuck. Like, I want the Peter Thiel treatment. Like,
He
you
is
don't have to
unhinged.
pull back at all. Like, let's just give it to him. He's in that billionaire weirdo class now. We can just, like, College Dropout was like so long ago. Stop. It's so long ago. Let it go. He's nefarious, and we need to start talking about him that way. And like, just
No more
shun
rags to
him.
riches. He is
No,
insane.
done. No more Chicago. No more. But his mom, I'm done. Nefarious. I'm
Yeah.
done.
It's all riches now.
He has like 2 good songs, maybe.
I mean, it's more than that. But at the end of the day, I don't care anymore.
Okay, I only have 2 in my playlist. You'll have to add me to the other ones because we'll talk about it later.
I mean, that's the problem. God damn it, he's talented.
808s and Heartbreaks is really good.
I really like Black Skinhead a lot.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
It's a great song. And Gold Digger. I like Gold Digger.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like Gold Digger?
Classic.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Great.
But that one's mine. We have to like full on Sith Lord.
Nope, I agree.
treatment.
Dude,
I'm on
yeah.
board with that. I second that.
If you stop talking about him and hold still, he can't see you.
All right, Brent, what do you have?
Yeah. Maybe Nikki has more.
Oh wait, I
Got
thought we
more?
were taking turns.
Yeah, we're
Oh,
taking
we are
turns.
taking turns.
Okay, fine.
We're gonna
Alright.
we're gonna go round robin. We'll each have more than one.
I don't have to do another solo here, which is good.
Yeah.
All right. So, let's see. As far as like a gripe, like I actually had to. All right, so let me set this up for a second. I like to do debates sometimes,
No.
and like actual debates, and then like I'll end up being friends with those people on my you
You
know.
are way too friendly, by the way. That's a grudge I have, yes.
Let's add it to your list.
Get into it, Amy.
I'm
Too
trying.
nice.
It's like I'm trying to be nice, you know, and just be like, yeah, I can have the conversation, but like it came to a point where it's like every goddamn post I did, they had to say, you know, it was like
A
2 people.
fight.
Mhm.
Yeah. And I'm like, do I really want to be debating every single thing I think and say?
You're like,
You
I'm really
know?
happy about the grocery store today. They're like, no, you aren't.
You don't look like you're too happy about it. Whatever, you know? Yeah.
Almond milk is destroying an economy. Okay.
Basically, a lot of times it did get back to that. So,
Mhm.
no, yeah, I had to basically just end up blocking these people because,
Oh wow.
you know, so no more Mr. Nice Guy.
No
you know?
more Mr. Friendly Nice.
I'll
Amy.
argue with you if you want, but I'm not gonna hold back.
So-
I'll be mean about it. So
Amy and I argue the same, where we argue and then we're like, oh, never mind. Like,
But it's been crazy though because it has
I'm
been
not
like
that
relaxing.
committed to winning,
Yeah.
so you can have
you just
it.
kind of get bored. It's like when I do a lot of Facebook
Just
arguments where I just get
Send
bored
me a
halfway
present
through.
later, and I'm cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm always torn between, do I keep going because I can't stand the idea that they think that they won, or do I value my time enough to just let it go?
You say bless your heart and you move on. That's
It's
what
so
I
hard
say.
though. It's so
I
hard.
can't do that. Yeah, see, that's what
No,
my
bless
problem.
I
your
gotta
heart.
stand my ground. I'm right.
I don't.
100% of the time.
I get in fights almost every day on Facebook, and then after 3 comments in, I just let them explain themselves, and then I bless your heart, and I'm out.
See, that's a
I'm
much
out.
better strategy. So
I fuck off. I'm just like, bless your heart. I laugh emoji at their comment, and I'm done. And then they look like idiots, and I am.
Oh,
sweet.
you should do a special section on handling trolls. That sounds that's beautiful.
Well,
Yeah, because I get in fights daily. I should send you the screenshot of the one I got in the other day where the guy was like, unpopular opinion, but I really liked the snowed in version, or when we were snowed in last year. It's like, dude, no one didn't like the snowed in part. It was the fact that we didn't have power for 8 days or water.
and people, including children, died.
Yeah,
And he was
that's-
like, I was like, oh yeah, it was a little chilly. It was nice to snuggle in front of my fire. Cool story, bro. I didn't have power for 8 days.
Mhm.
Jesus Christ.
Well, if you want
My
to get
house was 32 degrees.
into a quality Facebook fight, the place to do it is the Right to Reason Facebook page. I'm just
Greg
gonna
Abbott's
drop that
page.
here.
Greg Abbott's page.
Yeah, no. Go straight to Right to Reason.
Ted Cruz.
All kinds of people I can argue with on there.
Spoiling for a
Oof.
fight.
Right,
Usually
yeah.
ends up not being worth it, but
All right,
Generally
find a
apparently.
mood. Amy's
But it's
turn.
fun.
It's my turn. I'm mad about everything.
I know.
Okay.
Me too.
Remove myself from the street. Oh my god, I'm so dark. Okay. Maybe it makes me mysterious.
It's mysterious. Yes, it's good luck.
My hair is ridiculous. It's COVID long. It's getting like sister wife long.
Mhm.
No.
So something I'm really annoyed by is so I live in Texas. I'm so incredibly annoyed by every time we go to the store, if you wear a mask, people just give you dirty looks
Mhm.
everywhere you go.
Jesus.
Oh, we get that here too.
So I stopped wearing them, and then I get dirty looks from people in the mask, and I'm just like, I swear I'm not Republican. I don't know what to do. You can't win. Like you can't win.
No.
So I'm really annoyed by the plague rats, and I wish there was a variant that was bad to just like take them out at this point.
Mhm.
Like everybody that has their like it passes over like the plague that Jesus sent when
Oh yeah,
I
I remember that from the Bible. Yeah.
and you just or from the movie Prince of Egypt, but you
Right.
mark your door with like your vaccine cards, and then they just pass by, and everybody that doesn't have it.
See, if there was a God,
Could we please do this?
that is what God would do. So that convinces me yet again that there is no
That
God.
is basically what I'm asking for. That's
Can't
what
wait.
annoys me is so. And I every time I get on there, I'm. This is a side like a sub angry
Oh, we
is
that here. Yeah, but go
how the fuck is Let's Go Brandon not just a cowardly move? Like, come on, just say it. Just like stop being such
Yeah.
babies and just say it.
ahead.
Like
You
we
can
said,
just say
fuck
fuck
Trump.
Biden. You can
I
say
said-
it.
I said fuck Trump for 4 years. Like
Yeah,
I don't
like,
care.
seriously.
I didn't say fuck John
Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt.
Willis. I don't know.
Of course.
I didn't say anything like code. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because
John-
who needs a
John's
fucking
gonna love that.
euphemism? You're all
Because
adults.
we're fucking adults. Thank you. That's it's like you can use swear words. It's
Ah.
fine.
And
So
you
the
can also
worst
just
one-
not. You could just be like, I don't like Biden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
Down
support him.
Biden.
Someone
Down
will
with
say
Biden.
that. They're like, let's go, Brandon. And I'm like, okay, cool. And they're like, do you know what that means? I'm like, yeah. And they're like, aren't you liberal? I'm like,
Aren't you
they
true?
don't understand that. That just blows their whole head off.
oh no, that cuts me to my core because I worship him like a god.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
That's what I feel. They do not get that we do
Guess
not.
what? I don't
worship
like
Joe
him either.
Biden The way
don't
that
like
they
him either.
worship Trump. Like we don't have flags on our trucks that
No.
have
No.
Biden looking like Rambo with an assault. Like we
first
just
of
don't
all,
do that.
I don't drive a truck.
Mm,
I
well.
have a very, efficient vehicle.
But you have Biden bumper stickers everywhere on it, right? Like just covering it.
So my car is tiny and the
Mhm.
flags are 3 times the size because I thought that would look better.
I just
Yeah,
saw
and
the
I feel like
image of
that's
that.
like the basic level
Oh
of
my
car
God.
protection in Texas. It's like 3 giant
Trump.
ass. You have to have, what is that? The Longhorn sticker has to be somewhere as well,
You
right?
need Texas, the state,
In
on the
Dallas?
back of the truck.
No,
That's
no,
Oh,
no.
sorry. That's the
No,
SMU
no.
sticker? What,
No,
which
no.
one?
Oh.
What?
No.
It's the Cowboys in Dallas, right? I don't know anything about
I don't
sports.
even know. Nothing's gonna work. Probably Texas A&M, most likely.
I mean, you all have the Confederate flag, right? Still.
Oh, okay. So
You're
yes,
still doing that.
Confederate flag. Trump
Mhm.
2020. No, Trump won. It's changed to Trump won.
Oh, yeah. okay.
Or
Yeah.
its election was stolen. Let's go, Brandon, which is now very classy. Hashtag LGB.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That's
So,
fantastic.
Oh,
Oh, my God.
the worst thing I saw is this shirt that said "I identify as," and it said LGBTQ LGB, and I was like, "Fuck you." And then there was this lady that
Wow.
she'd given me her number at this bar. This lady, she was real cute. She was this blonde chick. And I was like, oh, do you see that shirt? And she's like, good for him. I was like, oh, I'm going to delete your
Well,
number.
that ruined it. Thanks.
She had no chance anyway. But it was,
Yeah.
I was like, I was going to give him my number and then ghost him. Like after a couple days, I'd send him like a couple
That's what you
texts and then-
do. Yeah.
It's actually really fun.
It's your what's the word I'm looking for? It is your signature move. So
Well, my favorite was this guy that's like, you're not going to ghost me, are you? I'm like, not yet. And that's literally the last text I sent him.
fun fact. That's how I met my husband. I got his
know.
phone number and then
You
ghosted
threw
him.
it away.
I
You
threw
didn't
it
even
in the
text him.
garbage.
Oh, jeez.
I got it while I was dating somebody else just for sport.
Okay, I'm
And
gonna
I
need
threw
you
it
to
in the
figure out a way to
garbage.
retcon that into a Christmas time story,
Okay,
and then
so
sell that shit to Hallmark.
that
Yeah,
You're
that's
sitting on a
right.
gold mine right now. What are you
I-
doing? Get the
Yeah.
typewriter. I'm sure you own
Oh
out.
my god. Picture
She
me,
has
22 years
typewriters.
old, at the bar, getting free drinks,
That's the best.
going up to some guy that my friend knows and being like, "Hey, you should buy me a drink," and him just going, "No, I'm not doing that." And then I was like, "Oh, now this is a challenge." So
Ooh, you're not going to buy
that was
me
our meet cute. Yeah.
and Amy
You're not
a
gonna
drink.
not any drinks, none. Nope.
0 drinks. Wow.
No, he's
okay.
like, "No, I'm not doing that."
You're like, but did you see that I have a human body?
Right. Did you see I'm a female human standing in front of
female,
you?
Human female body.
body.
So
No. I was intrigued because he was smarter than 99% of the men in the bar who would just in fact buy me a drink when I walked up and said, "Buy me a drink." So I appreciated that.
that's I
yeah.
have gotten drinks that way. I go to the bar and I'm like, hey, can I have this? And they're like, yes.
Oh, we were
You're smart
terrible
enough
in
to
our
realize
20s.
you have a choice. I
Mhm.
find that
Oh.
intriguing.
In your
Right?
in
I mean,
your
it's a low
20s.
bar in this town.
Listen, it ain't much better now.
It's a real low bar.
It's not better here. Yeah. No, we go to the sketchy. We go to like a
Three
sketchy bar.
distinct geographical areas.
Yeah, no. Mm-mm.
Oh, the American meal.
Mine is not
Okay.
in my 20s. Mine was like last weekend.
Yeah. No. I quit doing it
kidding,
in my
amazing.
20s. I don't know
No.
that I could get away now that I look like
It's super. Oh, no, it's fun still. You can do it.
now that I look like a witch widow
You
in
do
a haunted
not.
mansion. Anyway.
Oh my God, that is a Jennifer Telly look. Yes.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Oh.
All right. Do you
I-
have,
okay, anyway.
do you
All
have
right,
more?
yes. On my phone. Do you see my phone?
I haven't
She
even-
came
Happened. It
prepared.
even said grudges
Wow.
on it.
I love it.
Okay. What is that from
Okay.
TikTok? She understood the assignment.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I still
yeah.
don't understand TikTok. I'm mad about that. But anyway,
It's not what's to understand.
how do you get back to the one you were just watching?
You
can't.
okay? You
Ever.
scroll back up.
Then
Like,
that's
you just
stupid.
go
Like if I
into
can't
the
go back to the one I was just,
Foreververse.
like I was just
Uh-uh.
watching something delightful. Now I'm watching a teenager like just pick at her braces.
no. You
How do I go
literally
back?
just scroll back down. Like you move your finger down, and it goes back to the previous video.
Does it?
Scrolling up goes to the next video. Scrolling down goes to the previous one.
No, I'm supposed
I
to be
go
able
to all different
slide
videos.
over.
No,
Every
you can't
time.
slide over.
back.
If you heart it, it goes to your saved videos, and you have them forever.
Oh my god! See, this is why I don't like TikTok.
It's not
Um,
that. It's. I just told you 3 things. That is
Okay.
not hard.
But how do you heart
So-
it though? That sounds really hard.
There is a heart shape,
Yeah.
Brent.
You have to put in some kind of code and then it
I
goes to
find
your
it
phone, right? You gotta
so
verify it.
Confusing the whole
Okay.
thing.
Give them your
At-
birthday.
Birthday.
last
And I
four
hear
of your
that Dell
social.
has a wonderful TikTok.
Dell's
but, like,
TikTok is delightful.
I don't. Yeah.
My
anyway.
friend's like, your friend is super hot. I'm like, calm down, back off. They are married.
That is my friend. Fuck you.
That is my friend. I'm like peeing circles around Dell.
There's a Dell fight happening. And you know what? Fair.
Listen,
Very
I've been to
charming.
Dell's
right?
house, so fuck all of
Very
you.
charming.
I have stood in Dell's cow pasture with Dell's cows and communed with them. So
I
You
felt
are
bad.
my
I
friend.
actually was supposed to do
Jealous.
an interview with Dell today, and I forgot we were doing a thing, so I had to move it.
You should have just brought them on with us.
I didn't know it was
Oh,
Dell.
Yeah, I thought I said that.
I didn't know. I thought it
Wow.
was.
Sorry.
God, I'm sorry, Del. I'm
I know.
sorry that Brent is so horrible.
Okay,
Yes,
we
I
love
would've
you. I'm really
spoken up
sorry
for
about
you.
Brent.
This is all Brent. I'm
This is
sorry we even had him
100%.
on now, because yeah. So one of my grudges was actually Brent, but for something else, for talking to the Cogdis guys.
Oh.
Yes.
You can't
Do
see my
you-
face now if you're not watching the video.
Do
But
you know how many times we have asked them to be on our show?
I mean, to be
Amen.
fair, I don't know if we've ever asked them to be on the show.
You have asked Cecil multiple times.
I have asked to be on their show.
Oh, see, that's just you messed up.
I
See,
right
this is how
can't
there.
rumors get
remember.
started.
I can't remember if I have asked.
Did
to
you
have them on
send
our
them a
show.
dick pic?
I mean, I sent them bowls with dicks on the butt. They had the original dick bowls. That's where the whole
Oh.
idea came from.
And they
Was the
Oh,
bowls I
acted.
made for
they
them.
still act like they don't know who we are.
I made those bowls with my own hands. I drew the dicks on them. They were the first dick bowls.
I gotta say, I treasure my dick bowl.
I do
so-
too. Mine is
so
out on
easy.
my counter. Everybody that comes to my house can see it.
And I quit making
Yeah.
them, so you guys are in luck.
They are
Oh, wow.
limited
I'm just-
edition.
Yeah, they're now
Oh,
very
yeah.
limited
Very
edition
special,
because I
actually.
just got really
Every
tired
one
of
is
it.
signed and dated.
You shouldn't
Mhm.
have taken mine out of the packaging. See,
Yeah, see? It
Yeah.
could have been worth something on eBay.
50%
know.
value dropped right, just like that.
You
Screwed
drove it
now,
right
aren't
off the
ya?
lot.
Actually, I started signing them now. I think I may have signed your guys'. I don't know. At a certain point, I'm like, I'm going to put my signature on these and started signing them
Nice.
just because I thought it'd be funny. So if you got a signed bowl, you're welcome. Yes. My friend Erin is the last person I still owe a bowl to.
Wow, she
She's
even did
also
our
the only
show.
person that watches this live, so she may or may not be watching. But
She is watching. Someone's watching. If it's
Oh
her,
my
it's
God,
her.
It's probably Erin. Probably Erin or Kristen. I don't know, but I'm so sorry. It's probably Dell because she's fucking angry. And
So
holding a
mad.
knife.
Yes, exactly. I'm gonna hate listening
Brent.
to Brent.
Anyway, circle back around to Nikki.
Oh, it's my time.
Mhm.
What
Okay.
you got, Nikki?
Speaking of TikTok, can I just say I am sick to fucking death of all the new like YouTube, TikTok, social media trend for every piece of furniture and Afghan and cup to be a stone color or like alabaster. You're
Yes.
weird. Stop. Though, like your whole house is just alabaster and like slate gray.
Or like
That's
the
fucking
marble, the
weird.
marble cups. It's like calm
Yes.
down.
It's just like the thing I hate the most when it's like a child in diapers is like standing in the living room with nothing but white furniture. And I'm just like, this shit can't be real. This is not real.
She's gonna wreck your life in 5 minutes. Just
Like,
wait.
what is this? You do not
Rented
own
that child for
multiple
that
dogs
photo.
and
Yeah.
a white couch. Like, this is
Be
ridiculous. I
Smudge
just
City.
I don't
love
like
that.
it.
I
Put
love
some
the
color in your
flooring
life, people.
The flooring commercials where they have all these dogs. I'm like, no, you do not.
I bought myself a new couch this year for my 20th wedding anniversary. So I
I thought
bought
you were gonna say
myself
your
a couch.
birthday.
No, but I had to wait until my youngest child was almost 12 just to make sure that nobody was going to spill any fucking juice on my new couch. So I finally have a nice couch for the first time in my life. It is light gray. I would have preferred to get a really loud color, but
I have a.
I
have a
couldn't
bright,
find one that was a cool
bright
color.
red
so,
couch. I have a
At
bright
least it's
red
not
couch.
cream.
yeah.
Yes.
Light gray is nice. Cream,
Light
no.
gray is white is nice.
Listen, I did not realize how expensive couches were
They
until
are
I went shopping
fucking
for a
expensive.
fucking couch.
It's insane.
And I finally just went with the floor model that was like kind of within my price range, that kind of had the things I wanted. And I was like, okay, that works. That matches my living room now. So it's a glorious couch.
Super expensive.
Anyway. Brent,
Oh,
Right.
that's
what do
me,
you have to
that's
say
me.
for yourself?
He's mad for
Uh,
all of us.
Very angry.
Yeah, I'm really angry for everybody. I took it upon myself to be
Mhm.
angry for everybody.
Good.
No, I would say I think one of those, and it's like like those moments where you should feel better about something, but it ends up just still being bad. It's like when when you say, this thing's going to happen, and then we all see it happen, and you're like, hey, I said that was going to happen.
Like,
But
well
you don't feel
done.
good about it. It's like an Ian Malcolm moment where you're like, well, this is still all really bad,
Mhm.
And I feel like the conspiracy theorists like turning on Trump really, I was just like, I see, we told you so, but this doesn't feel good. I don't feel good about this anymore. Like it doesn't,
No.
just
Feels low-key terrifying.
yeah, it's like the monster they made ate him too. So and it's just still going.
They have no
Monster's
handler.
Yeah, there's no one at the wheel now.
Yeah, it's
Maybe Pence? No.
Oh God.
Like
no,
they
they
respect
wanna-
his ass. They wanted him to die.
It was,
Yeah.
he's
They
hung as far as
did.
they
They
concerned,
took
like-
that on. They had a
Mhm.
guillotine.
They had a
you're
noose
right.
for him. Yes.
Oh
Yeah.
no, it was a straight
Not
up
a guillotine. Pretty sure
Oh,
it was a
it
noose.
guillotine?
They
No,
had
it's
a
the gallows.
hanging. What's a
Gallows.
gallows?
It was the
Yeah.
hanging gallows. You're right.
Yes, they had a gallows.
I just keep thinking like Pirates of the Caribbean. They're like first time.
God, I fucking hate Republicans so much right now.
It's
I just,
real. It's real
yeah.
bad. It's
I
real bad.
I want to be, there's this part of me that wants to be, Michelle Obama's version of be the better person,
No, fuck that.
go
Fuck
high.
all of that.
She's not even in the
Fuck
country.
these people.
Let's be real. She is living her
Oh,
best life, not in
true.
America right now. Like she's just on vacation.
Where
all
is
the time.
she?
She's
Oh.
probably with Richard Branson getting ready to go to space or something.
She's on vacation all
That
the
seems
time.
likely.
Every picture I see, like Obama's skiing. He's surfing.
I mean, I would be on vacation all the time too, to be fair, if I were her.
Me too. And America is terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, God damn it, Republican. I've been trying to refrain from calling them plague rats because there's this
I
part of me
straight
that's
up-
like, I don't feel like
straight
we
up
should dehumanize people in quite that manner because that's
Too
never
soon,
been
y'all.
good for
Too
us.
soon.
Like just in history, that's never worked out well. But at the same time, fuck these fucking plague rats so much.
For real.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh
but
my
they
God.
are. But they are.
So fucking angry.
Or dick nosers. That's a good one.
I've noticed the dick nosers have kind of stopped because it
Because they
feels
just
like
don't
they
wear
just
a
don't wear it
mask.
now. Yeah, they like after the mandates ended, they just don't
Oh, I
fucking
see.
put one on.
The assholes
Yeah.
who wear their mask
Yes,
underneath
the
their
dick
nose.
nose.
Yeah.
Got it.
Gotcha.
Yep,
Okay.
yeah,
It's-
those people.
Dick nosers, got
Got
it.
it.
I did see
Yeah.
one the other
Attract-
day. It was like being at a zoo and going, "Oh my god, those things still exist." But
Oh, you're still here too? Cool.
so weird.
Libraries still exist too. It's crazy.
So
Like, what the
is it Amy's turn again, or is it
Yeah,
my
it's
turn?
my
It's your
turn.
turn again. Okay.
I
I
have
can't keep track.
several. I
I'm
have
a bad
several
host.
things.
Okay.
Mine is very specific to like something I was very upset about last year because it's very relevant to my life all the time. So the traffic and the drivers in Dallas. Seriously. It is insane. It's very specific unless you're there. And it's only coming into Dallas from the south side. Going out of Dallas, it's not that bad. The north side, it's not that bad. But going out of it or into it on the south side is insane.
See, this is why I'm going to have someone else drive me when I go to your party because
I live
it
north.
scares me. Mm-hmm.
I live north, and the airport is north, so you're fine. You're golden.
Oh,
You're
well,
fine.
good. Okay.
You will not have
Great
to do this.
shot.
Yeah. So no, it's walls of death, those walls on either side.
Yes.
And it curves like almost like whiplash turns, like you're on a mountain pass. And it's 75 because it's Texas. And no one can stay in their lanes, and there's walls. It is
Oh, God, that's
insane.
terrifying.
And there's always like random like tour buses.
God,
Because there's like
no.
there's like a concert that was like the day before or something, so we're leaving like Saturday morning. It's like some concert bus like with the band in it, and then there's like sometimes Greyhounds, there's RVs towing like 3 cars. You're like, oh my God, and no one can stay in their lanes, and no one knows what they're doing. And I'm scared of the wall. I will admit it. I'm scared of the wall, so I stay away from the wall. And then there's like 18-wheelers whipping through there. They're like flying around.
Oh
You're
my
like,
God.
And they get so close to it, don't they?
Yes.
They always get too close. Like I'm like, how are these other people in these other cars getting that close? I can't see. If I'm looking, I can't tell if I'm hitting something if I'm that
then
close.
There's the person that'll be like, they're scared of it, but they're more scared of it than me, and they're halfway in my lane. I'm like, guy,
You got to stay in your lane.
You need to commit. Yeah.
if you see that light get real bright on the side of your car, that means I'm right here. Like, dude.
You gotta give them that little scared honk that's like a half honk. It's like, it's like, I'm sorry to be honking, but please don't hit me.
Please don't shoot me.
It sounds like it's like a dumb animal. It's like. So yesterday I did that with my kids because I went down to visit my brother and I came back up. It was like a 2-hour drive and I came back up. And as we were driving through, my son was playing Jeffrey Bezos from Bo Burnham on
my God.
on repeat. So we're driving through, I'm like doing all these turns and I'm like freaking out and I'm screaming at everybody and I'm like, Jeffrey Bezos. Jeffrey Bezos. So
I think, can I just give a plug for if you have
something
not
to it.
seen Bo
You've got to
Burnham's Inside,
I
just
love
sit and
it.
watch the whole thing.
Slowly going insane, and it is.
Fucking
I am here for
amazing.
that.
Oh my God,
He-
it's so good.
Basically,
Can I-
he's saying
okay.
what we're all thinking.
Yes. Can I also, the location, right? Kind of weird. I was reading an article about it. Do you know where he shot that?
No.
Okay.
I
Nightmare
thought it
on
was
Elm
like
Street.
literally at his
I
house.
thought it was at his house.
No, it was an Airbnb. So the Nightmare on Elm Street house, right? That was the pool house of the Nightmare on Elm Street house.
Okay.
Yeah, the top room
So,
has the
best-
It's like he's so
Big
weird.
circle.
I love it.
The best part is how it like gets messier and messier and messier, and
Yeah.
then there's like random there's trash and socks. That's all.
Yeah.
That's how we still are living. Let's be real.
Welcome to the internet is just
It's so fantastic. I love it.
It's
cool.
amazing.
Well, we listened to the whole thing, but then everybody in the back seat. I say back seat. I drive a bug. It's adorable. So no, everybody was in the back seat was like Jeffrey Bezos, and so we just put it on repeat. But we listened to the whole thing, and
Yeah.
it's
Everything Bo
gold.
Burnham. I keep thinking about that and going, this guy.
But my daughter was calling him
was like 14.
B.O. Burnham because she's 12
B.O.
or
Burnham.
11. She's like, go, let's go, B.O. Let's go, B.O. Let's go, B.O. B.O. Bezos, B.O. Bezos. I'm like, okay. I just joined in. I was like, B.O. Bezos as I'm yelling at the other drivers and
Just
driving.
relented. Yeah.
Well, no, she's the way she is because of me. So
Good point. I once found an excellent video with Bo Burnham on YouTube talking about his anxiety disorder.
nice.
I
What's
found
that?
I forgot. I don't know. If you just Google Bo Burnham YouTube anxiety. I have
No,
no idea.
I'm talking about anxiety. I've literally never.
Oh
had
yeah,
it.
no, you're not familiar with it. It's totally cool. But I send it to my son and I'm like, oh, look at the, because he's been a Bo Burnham fan since way back. He's the one that introduced me to him. And he's like, why would I watch that? I'm like, because you have anxiety and he has it. He's like, oh my God, Mom. I don't need like
Okay,
what
did
do
he
you think I
say-
get out of just watching other people? Like I know what anxiety is like. I have it. I
Why is
don't
it
need
that
to
shit?
hear.
Can I just go real quick with my next grudge because it
Yes, please.
goes directly
Please,
into this.
please.
Yes.
Okay, listen. So why is it that what makes perfect sense in our adult brain, these Zoomers are like, fuck out of here with that. What
Yes.
is it? And so to that's why I have like no heat for the Zoomers at all. This actually goes out to the boomers, or as I like to call them, the boomer defenders. Listen, I like to get into my like deep anti-capitalist Reddit posts where people get to bitch about work. And like halfway down, we get to scream about the boomers because fuck y'all.
Because fuck all
And
y'all. I don't understand
real.
Reddit. That's my thing. I don't understand Reddit.
It's a beautiful place once
I like
you
Reddit.
figure it out.
I know.
Yeah.
See,
But
I don't get it.
so what I cannot stand if people who like want to come in 16 posts deep, if we're giving all this evidence of why the boomers fucking suck, and they come back and they're like, listen, it's not all boomers. Okay, some of them were hippies, and they were in. They were in the
Over
marches
hippies.
too. They wanted to fight for a better future. And to those people, I say, get the fuck out of here. Let us have our moment. Look, what's worse?
They
Complaining
wanted
about
to,
the boomers,
but then what
or
happened?
paying my fucking student loan for the next 30 years. Like, fuck them. I don't care.
Nikki, die with that debt. That's what I'm gonna do. They can take that money from my cold, dead hands and fuck right off with all that.
I'm gonna figure it out because
no, I
Revolution's
refuse.
coming soon.
I refuse. They are not taking
on your credit. And
oh,
fuck a credit. I'm dead.
I had 3 babies, Brent. Fuck credit. I have no credit.
But then rent the city, or might not give you the TV.
$220 a week.
I actually successfully opened a bank account today at a credit union, and it is like, you don't understand. I've banked at a credit union my whole life until I had to file for bankruptcy. And when we had to file for bankruptcy, we could no longer have our
my bank.
I had to move over to the shitty corporate online bank because they're the only ones.
But they
that
were
will
the
take
best.
you.
They were the best of the online banks.
Right.
Honestly.
In fact, they were not bad. But
No,
then
the buyout
they got
made it
bought
bad
by another
They're
bank.
Bad now.
And then it got even worse because that bank got bought by another bank.
It sucks so bad.
So the bank it is now.
Sucks.
Listen to this shit. So here's a grudge. I tried to deposit a check into this bank account.
Full screen.
And it says, would you like this money today or tomorrow? Because you can have it today if you pay us $15. Or you could have it tomorrow for free. So I always just wait the day. But there are also 0 ATMs where I live that I can use without a fee. So it costs me $7 to get cash out of my bank account.
Jesus.
And I can't put cash in because there's no branches. It's an online bank. So like if I have cash, I can't put it in my bank account. So I've been I'm like, okay, it's been a couple of years since the bankruptcy. Maybe I can get a credit union. I can't go back to the one I was at in town.
Obviously, yeah.
I just can't because they're never going to take me back.
Those bridges are burned.
Right. But there's one, although they still have my mortgage, which is weird. They by law, they had to keep my mortgage, but they cut me off with all the other accounts. So we have this federal credit union now that has branches opening up in town. And I'm like, yes, maybe they'll take me. So I just went online. I did an application, got a call, and they were like, oh, we just need to verify it's you. And then I got this email that was like, welcome to the Wings family. And I was irrationally excited. I was just like, oh my God.
It is like a family,
I can finally get a normal bank.
But that shit is real talk, though. It is so hard when you are unbanked or underbanked.
Yes,
it really is.
It's like a wasteland.
Yes, and
you're just paying out the nose for
everything.
Shit. Oh my
charge
goodness.
you for goddamn, like, banking is not great as a business anyway.
It's not.
Man, they have found more and more ways to fuck you. And if you
I'm
have
still
to
with
use
the
one
big
of those banks,
big box bank. I'm still with it.
Try Wings Federal Credit Union. They took me. I mean,
so the problem is I have my money, my paycheck goes straight into it. Everything else goes straight into it. I have things that pull out automatically. So it's all.
But
I mean, it's not that hard to do.
Totally worth it.
For
me, it's the ATM
you have to look
thing.
up the account numbers.
So
and
what I
routing
did
numbers.
before, what I did before is every time it came up, I would change it. Like when Amazon came up, they were like, "This card doesn't work." I'm like, "Oh, it doesn't," and I changed it. And then something else was like Netflix was like, "It didn't pay." I'm like, "Oh, it doesn't," and then I paid it. So I'll just do that. I could do that again.
Yeah,
but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I just had to do it with the new fucking bank, and I'm surprised somehow Uncle Joe Biden still found my bank account to give me my child tax credit. So
I still don't have that.
I'm excited about that.
You know, I'm still super mad about that.
You still haven't gotten a child tax credit yet?
You know why?
Oh, that's right. Because you have a weird, different situation. Yes.
No, my ex has claimed all the kids every single year since my divorce. Even though on the decree, I am supposed to be claiming one of them.
The
funny thing is he makes too much, he can't get it. So it's literally just to fuck me over. Literally,
I don't have that problem.
Jesus.
I get my uncle every time I see it in the bank. I'm like, oh, Uncle Joe came through again.
No, that's literally like if he were any kind of decent human, he
Yeah,
would be like,
he's
hey,
not.
no, but he would be like, hey, help here. This would help you out. I understand you're,
Mhm.
whatever. And you should claim them because you get this whatever.
Nah.
No, he
No.
will rush out the second he gets his W-2 online and do it and claim all 3 kids. Even though
Cool.
in the decree, I am supposed to claim the youngest all the time.
See, I'm getting very anxious because
And I know I can take him to court and fight him
Yeah,
and get
it's
it
the whole
back.
thing.
If people are going to give me
Yeah.
comments, I know
But
I've
it's
already
your
looked it up.
time.
I have to go and audit all of the
It's a
things.
whole
I have to
thing.
send in a whole
Mhm.
thing. It's like a whole paperwork thing.
Yeah.
I have a friend that's an accountant. He's already given me the forms. I know.
But yeah, I
All
Yeah, it's a
he
lot.
just looks like
As
an
of-
asshole, and I was just the kids will see who he is later,
Yeah.
and that's like honestly, I don't.
it'll
really
work
care.
out.
It's fine.
As of next March,
I'm rich.
I
in
will
hotness,
only
it's
have
fine.
one child. And I'm just really feeling, I mean, I'll technically still have 2 children, but I'm not killing one of them.
Okay, I was gonna say, hold on a second.
But
She's like,
We might
as
have
of
to
this date,
make a
one
phone
of
call.
them will be turning 18.
oh, I have an adult man. It's weird. It's
Oh.
weird.
And that means I'm not going to get as much money from Papa
He
Joe. and I'm
chooses. He gets to
angry.
choose whose house he comes to now, and he's like,
You-
so he'll text me, he'll call me or text me, and he'll be like, so Mom, I'm gonna do Christmas Eve at your house, and we're gonna do this and this and this and this, and then I'm gonna do this over at Dad's, and then I'm gonna go do this, and then I'm gonna do this, and you can swing by and pick me up and do this. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. No. I'm still working on
All
getting
right.
a driver's license for my almost 18-year-old.
Same. He's
because
afraid to
COVID
drive. He's afraid to drive. We did the whole. I did the corridor of death with him into
Oh,
Dallas.
yeah, that.
And it did. He was like, "This does not help me." I'm like, "Just don't drive in Dallas, dude.
Yeah.
Don't drive
No,
in
see,
Dallas."
that's the problem. They closed all the exam sites in Minnesota, and they had like 4 of them. There used to be one in my town. So when he learned to drive, it's a small town, and they took him like to the little downtown area, and it's super easy. And the driver's ed instructor said, here's exactly where the test goes when they test you. And then they COVID fucking closed it. And now it's like, go to St. Cloud, a much bigger town that you're not familiar with. And
drive through
shit.
Dallas. It'll
But-
teach you
Right.
real fast.
I
Driving the
just
city
found
street.
out
Yeah.
that the state of Minnesota has passed something requiring them to open all the exam stations
Good.
back up by January. So I'm like,
Good.
yes! Now he
That's
can
my-
take it in
Right.
town. He can get a fucking job. Problem solved.
Also, you
yeah.
could just get another child credit by having another child.
Yeah,
I've
Yeah,
thought
you
about
gotta
that.
do that, you know?
Have you seen this
I
body,
can do
though?
that too.
It's too amazing. I can't.
It's like
I
I
could do
can't, I'm
that
not going
can't
to
wreck this. No.
She's
I feel-
too posh
I
to
feel you.
push.
I
She's
really
like,
am. This baby factory is closed for business. It's never. No, I have
Mine-
nightmares if I think about having another
my God.
child.
Can you imagine that?
Can
So I
you-
was thinking about that too. Like even just if I was out in the dating world, like someone that had like a teeny tiny toddler, would be like,
Oh, there's so much work. I just.
no.
I feel
No.
like I've beaten these 2 to the point where they
Just
can
done.
read and they can dress
It's like,
themselves.
oh, you have a
just-
16-year-old and a 25-year-old. Yep.
Oh yeah,
Same
that's
here with that.
those
16-year-old's
ones
gonna hate me, but whatever.
basically
I don't care.
take care of themselves. I don't even.
care.
I'm totally fine with that.
Oh, do I have one more grudge? I don't know. I've been venting. this whole time. It
Yes,
doesn't
just
even matter.
grudge it out.
Go right ahead. Yeah.
I don't even know. I don't even know what to say at this point. It's fine.
I was just going to. I have a very generic grudge that
Yeah, you can
everybody
do
will
it.
share.
Joe, I
never-
can just let me put you on the solo layout.
Okay, so here's my grudge that everybody will share. I am so fucking angry at every motherfucker in my town and my state, but in my town who won't put a fucking mask on their face or get a goddamn shot in their arm
Yes.
because they think they're better than everybody else.
Yes.
And I've just got nothing but the fury of a million flames for these people. And if my eyeballs could shoot lasers, they would all be dead. I can't go, like, I can't go to Target anymore because I get too mad. Just watching all these people going about their lives, no fucking
Well,
mask on, just totally fine. Like, not a care in the world.
Or the way these fuckers suddenly understand the bodily autonomy argument,
yeah.
but only
Yeah.
in this one way.
Yeah. My
Well,
body's
very
my
specific
choice.
So
way.
you're
My
for
body, my
abortions too. They're like,
choice.
ho, no Bible.
Yeah, no.
That's a
Yeah,
completely different thing. Women's
Well,
bodies
you're-
aren't
yeah,
their
like,
own.
Have
So
you
you're
talked to
okay with a
Jesus
shot
about
in
it?
your arm, but you're okay with a
Yeah.
somebody
And
pulling an
my
actual
favorite is
other
the
human out
the
of them.
ingredients argue. They're like, I don't know what's in it. I'm like, do you know what's in a McRib?
Yeah, have you eaten Oreo cookies lately?
Or the fucking vape. No shade, babe.
Right?
Right?
Thank you.
No shade, babe.
Yep. Or as
Seriously.
they're smoking
Hashtag no
some
shade.
Marlboro Reds. I don't know what's in that stuff.
Right.
Like their
They're
Mint
like
Golden
drinking
Light.
gold lager. You're like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or worse, like malt liquor.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Like
real
Four
cute.
Locos and shit.
Four
Come
Locos.
on.
Have you
You
seen some of the-
downed an old, like an
Natural
OE
ice and
40
shit.
ounce. Like,
You're
come
like,
on.
I went to high school with you. You've put a lot of things in your mouth that you don't know about.
Have you ever eaten Braunschweiger? This is a
No.
very specifically
No.
German food.
No.
It's disgusting. I liked it as a child because my grandfather was
Sounds delicious.
like all German. It's basically just it's like paste, but it's like meat paste. So it's liver, I think, and they make it into a paste, and then
Like-
you spread it on crackers.
like pate.
Pate?
Pate, but even like you can't tell it was ever anything but a paste. It's the weirdest.
Okay.
It's so gross. I even think about the smell
Wait,
now and I
wait,
want to vomit.
Making that.
Okay.
But
okay,
there are
you guys
people
know it's
eating that
gross.
in Minnesota right now that won't get a vaccine.
It's
so
like
I
it's
don't-
like creamed malort.
yeah, it's
Oh,
it's
that
terrible.
sounds
I can't.
terrible.
No, and my
That
but
sounds
and what you
terrible.
can do. My mother-in-law does this every Christmas. She makes a pate where she takes Braunschweiger and cream cheese, mixes them together, and then you
Nope.
spread that on crackers.
No, pass. Hard pass.
Mm-mm.
I mean,
No.
the cream cheese would help it a little bit.
Nope, nope,
but,
nope, nope, nope.
Brent
Why
said
doesn't
that
she
definitely
just
wasn't
pour
original.
that-
I can make this work.
Why doesn't she
Throw
just
some
pour
hot
that like
sauce on there?
thing from
Yeah.
Trader Joe's over the top of cream cheese like the rest of us?
There's no Trader Joe's here.
What?
So delightful. Sweet summer child. We don't have any Trader Joe's.
Is that a coastal
Oh.
elite thing?
That is a coastal elite thing.
So
If I
I'm
go
not
down
the
to
only coastal elite
Minneapolis,
here.
I could get one. But yeah,
There is a
But that
Trader
means-
Joe's less than a mile from my house. So yeah.
Okay,
No.
well,
they are.
I got to
see-
drive all the way to St. Paul to go to Trader Joe's, and I
But see, that
When
means
they
all your
built it-
grocery stores you can actually park at.
I can park at my Trader Joe's because there's a Kirkland's next door and no one goes to that place anymore.
Oh
Well,
my
you know
god,
what?
you get to have one of those Trader Joe's that are magically in a bigger, like
A
strip
shopping
mall.
center?
Yes.
Yeah.
We don't
Yeah,
have all of ours
yeah.
are like standalone, so it's literally like 20
Because
parking
they're
spaces.
it's
so
like the size of-
super tiny. They're tiny places.
Yeah, it's like the
Yes.
size of Taco Bell. And
Yeah,
you got to
yeah.
park there
that.
for a whole fucking shop.
But you go inside and it's a magical Taco Bell with the beer that I like, and it has all these.
Yeah.
okay, we do have Taco Bell here, so at least
And we have this
There's
cheese.
that.
Hell yeah.
It's like super expensive cheese, but we started putting it on popcorn because it melts on it with the butter. So good.
Mm.
I mean, you should
Americans,
just
we're the
like
worst.
send us a picture
Is
of
that
whatever
where-
that is.
Is that where Gentleman Collar was getting all those like fancy drinks?
Oh yeah,
The
he has
weird-
he has a sour plum now that we just got today.
Yes. He had,
Oh,
like-
by the
he
way,
had
how
a
was that
s'mores
kombucha?
beer the other day. It was a
You-
s'mores. What?
Oh, a s'mores beer. That sounds so good.
No,
I got a
what?
kombucha beer.
What's wrong with everybody?
Lemon-
kombucha is universally terrible. I'm just going to make that pronouncement. Right
I
I
did not
got
eat-
a beer
This
version
s'mores
of
is
it
good.
with kombucha and lemon
That
and
sounds awesome.
elderberry. How was that? Well, Brent drank it for me instead. How was it? Remember that?
The one with the elderberry?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. It was all
Did
right.
you
Okay.
did
I mean,
you
it was-
give yourself
Kombucha beer
a
is
flu
good?
shot with elderberry because that counts?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that
It's
means
true.
you're immunized. If you get immunized from the elderberry,
Oh my
the vaccine
God.
just murders you. So
I
you
just
don't
wish
wanna do that.
people would believe that you could do something like rub an onion on your arm or do something to draw out the toxins but still get the vaccine.
Yeah.
You know, I just really wish that people would do that.
What you
more
need is
often.
one really good guru to
Yeah,
like
That's it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's it.
trick them somehow
Oh.
into
And I'm
maybe if you
busy
charge
tomorrow.
put organic on it. That could work.
Locally
It's
sourced.
been like the weirdest because I like these this
It
stuff
is carbon
kratom.
based.
Yeah. And so I have to go into the shop to like pick up my kratom, to get my like herbal teas, and stuff. They help you focus and everything.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
man, they got crystals in there.
Yep.
They're all talking. I forgot my mask today, like by accident, and I go and go, cool, man, you're not wearing it. And that's like, then I don't know what to say, and I'm like, I'm
You're just
I'm
like,
vaccinated, whatever.
I'm not a
Like,
Republican.
It's like I haven't picked a side. I'm just forgetful. Like, stop.
I do that. I'll forget to wear a mask, and I feel so embarrassed. But no one's
have
wearing a mask. And
Had
we're all looking at
nightmares
each
that I
other.
go in somewhere without a mask,
I've
and
done
like
it. I
in
do
the
it all the
dream,
time.
I can't find a mask, and I'm just,
It's
and
like,
I don't think I've done it in real life. Maybe
That's
but like
incredible.
I actually have dreams where I go in somewhere and I'm like, fuck, I don't have my where did I go?
I always do it,
Yeah.
but when I'm walking into the store, I very loudly say, "Oh my gosh, I forgot a mask. I hope no one thinks I'm Republican."
That's what
Every
you
time.
do. Yeah.
but it's
Every
crazy. I was,
time.
sorry. I was sitting in there listening to this guy. He acts like he's a doctor for like all these, and
the
I hear him
crystals.
today. He was literally like, he's like, oh yeah, no, see, they got these are the lotus. Now you want the whole flower. You gotta have, see, everybody else just gives you the petals. You gotta have the
Mhm.
whole flower. Do you what's the temperature in your house? About 70, 72. Oh, okay, 72. All right, that's actually good. You might want to pump it up to 73. I'm just saying, like, a lot of people do that. It's been, I'm like, get the fuck out of here, man. Like, you're just making this shit up. All of
Like,
it.
just give me my tea.
Oh yeah.
Just
Right?
want my tea.
If you have been into
I
a
order
natural
mine
food
online, so I don't
store-
have to talk to anybody.
There's a natural food
Seriously.
store in town, and it's run by a Christian.
Ugh, yuck.
So you get it's delightful because
Ooh.
it's already a natural food store, and you get to listen to Christian music. But yes, I have heard that. I've had to be in there because gluten-free stuff with my brother. It's a long story. But yeah, I've heard her talking to people like, "Oh no, here's what you have. So then you're gonna need 25 of these elderberry
You
tablets, and
heal
then you're
your
also gonna want to
body?
add the cranberry, and then you do this, and then I'm gonna give you some garlic, and these are." And I'm just like, "You don't fucking know what you're talking about, lady. You're selling people stupid shit."
Yeah. For
Well,
as
being
cures for stuff,
stupid.
But there's no profit motive for organic.
Okay, are you
food.
making money? Are you not
Right.
making money?
Have you seen the price of
Yeah.
Seriously,
Natural
it's
foods.
bananas.
That's
Yeah.
why I eat things that are not organic, which really bothers me because they are carbon based.
yes?
And I've told them
Right.
that at the grocery store, and no one listens to me.
Yeah.
But,
Did you scream at them and say that your name's Karen?
Of course I did.
Don't you know who I am?
I threw things. I was like having a massive fit.
There
Oh my
is a
gosh.
whole Daily Dot all about me. Okay, whole page.
Did you guys watch?
I actually
my
run in
own
stores and I
tag.
run out as fast as I can so I don't have to talk to anybody or interact. And I use the self checkout so I don't
smart.
have to talk to anybody.
That is smart. I just use the online pickup feature.
Oh, I do that.
everywhere,
That's
but-
actually what I do for groceries. But if I
Yeah.
have to go grab something, but there's always like, there was one time, it was during the pandemic, and I'm standing in the grocery store, and gentleman caller had to run off because we forgot one thing. And he went and added it my cart. And the second he left me, this guy sidles up and he was like, "If I were your guy, I wouldn't leave you alone." I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Ew.
That's what I said to him. I was like, "What the fuck?" He went to go get water.
Oh my
like he's
God. I don't
What
think
does
I
that
want
mean?
to come to Dallas
Like,
now.
That
It's
sounds so
too creepy.
threatening.
I know.
I'm
Minnesotans don't
kidding.
do that.
I was
We're
like, "What are
super
you?"
easy to kidnap, by the way. I just wanted to throw that out on this.
I'm like,
A
"I'll eat more
Minnesotan would-
cupcakes. Calm down."
A Minnesotan would just walk up to you and be like, "So how much snow did you get at your house?
Not like,
How about that rain?"
if I were your man, I wouldn't leave you alone. I'm like, "What?" And he was like, so what are you doing? I'm like, "I'm grocery shopping." This is very apparent.
So there is a
He
Netflix
comes
show
back and
called
he's this
Death.
giant human, and he comes back and he's like, and the guy like runs off, and I was like, "Thank you."
There's a Netflix show called Death to 2021 that you should all
That
watch.
one?
They did one last year called
to
Death to
2020.
2020.
Super
That was
fun.
amazing.
That was funny.
There's a new one now, Death to 2021. I just
And
watched
apparently, I
it
need
today.
to watch Don't Look Up.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, that
Don't
was
Look
really
Up.
good.
Yes,
yeah,
that was
very
good.
fun.
Just watch that.
What is it
Yeah.
about?
It's
Our
Not
culture.
looking up.
it's like a satire on our culture, but it's basically there's a huge asteroid that's coming to 100% hit the Earth and kill everybody. So it's
Yeah.
these two scientists trying to convince everybody that that's
And
going to
no one
happen,
believes them.
and nobody will pay attention
Basically.
to them. So it's like that. But yeah, no, Death to 2021. They actually brought back a lot of the exact same people they had from last year, playing the same characters, but they have a fantastic Karen in this. That she was
Oh,
at
I got
she
to
was
watch
at the
it.
riots, but she
Oh,
was
nice.
just there observing, and they'll like cut to video of her smearing shit on the wall.
That's hilarious.
And she
Oh,
does. She
yes.
plays the perfect, just like I'm a mom first. I like this. I'm a mom, and then I'm a patriot. And oh my god, it's so good. And they've got
I made the
Hugh
mistake
Grant
of
as the
joining some Patriot pages, the moms of
yeah,
Patriot
don't do
moms.
that.
Why?
Mm-mm. I can't. No.
Lots of bless your hearts. I'm gonna get
I
kicked
can't
out.
take that. Yeah. No, they have Hugh Grant plays an amazing British like
you know,
PhD. He's supposed to be
actually
like
British.
Richard Dawkins. Like that's who they're
Isn't that what he did last year too?
yeah, he plays the
Yeah.
same character this year.
Okay.
Expert.
I
So
love
they-
that lady
yeah.
that's like low key. No, she's high key racist. She
Oh yeah,
was
that's
not
the
low-key.
same. That's the Karen on this
That's
one.
the
Yeah.
Karen.
Oh,
She
nice.
comes back this year.
When she was like super
Awesome.
nervous because the cameraman was black.
Yes,
It's like,
that's her.
dude.
She's on this one too. She was at the January 6th.
Why don't I
riot.
remember it? It's just I've got
You
to go
know?
back and watch
But
this.
she's
Oh,
like
man,
super
yeah, we
nervous,
watched
and
it.
she's like
It was funny.
eyeballing, or the sound guy or somebody.
Mhm.
Like she's like, are you okay?
Well, this year she
She's
has
like,
an ankle
"Okay."
monitor,
Like-
so
She has
yeah,
a lot of-
it's fantastic.
got to
And
watch
I just
Oh man,
Hugh Grant's
Can't-
character, his whole thing is he's just anti-wokeness. So he's always throwing in these little I'm not playing your woke game. And he's like, I don't have any pronouns. He's so good. It is
Make fun
delightful.
of that dumb shit.
Yes. And
Love
then
it.
go over to Amazon Prime and watch oh god, what it's
Jeffrey Bezos.
that too.
That's on
God
Netflix.
damn it, now I can't remember the name of the show, but it's like a funeral for 2021. They also did one last year for 2020, and it's all
Nice.
these female comedians.
Oh, I saw that.
Oh,
I
isn't that
saw
like what is
It's-
it? The Dearly Departed or something like
Yes,
that, or
it
the
is,
Yearly
it is.
Departed or something like
It
that.
is.
Yes,
Really
something like that.
And
And
it,
they
Yes.
it has some
I like
great
it.
women on there.
and the new one came out for this year, and it's just as good.
Yes.
And it's
I need to
so
watch that.
fantastic. Yeah, where
I've
they
been
say
really
goodbye to
busy
certain things.
listening to books.
Mhm. I've been really busy staring at snow out my window and contemplating not having as much money from Uncle Joe Biden. So, Nikki and Brentley, do you have any final things you want to talk about?
Yeah, well,
Or-
I will.
I
Someone
feel
will
like
add
it's
to
been
this.
over an hour. I don't want to keep
Yeah, we need
you-
to wrap it
Yeah.
up. Brent
Right
has more
quick, I'm
interviews to
just gonna
cancel.
wrap it up real
Please
quick.
do. Go right ahead.
I'm just gonna wrap it up by saying,
We're really angry
DeSantis,
that
fuck
the Matrix
you.
went woke. And
Look, the Matrix is too woke. Disney, you're also getting too woke. No, just kidding. But honestly, like DeSantis, fuck
Have you
Have
have you seen Ron's Gone Wrong though? It's delightful.
what is it
Ron's gone
called?
wrong. No.
Ron, oh, I need to watch this.
Mm-mm.
No, it's
I need to watch this.
really
I don't
Anything-
watch cartoons because I'm an adult.
I've seen it
Yeah,
twice.
see.
First of all.
I'm going to watch it. Anything that derides that motherfucker is okay in my book. So definitely that. All the New Yorkians, calm yourselves down, like chill out. We're not there anymore. You just need to calm down on the roads and such. Like just chill
And you
out.
can bring the volume down. You're not
All
you're
the
not
way
there
down.
anymore.
There are no
Okay.
subway systems.
like 20 decibels.
There's not a subway system here. It's not loud, just on
Yeah.
the street.
Yeah.
It's
So
not like
shout.
that. You just like use your inside voices at all times.
I'm in your Uber.
And,
I can hear you.
You know,
Yes.
if you swerve around, I'm going to end up behind you at the light anyway. Like, it's not getting you faster.
Can I tell you? Like it's not like literally.
You are
the
putting
light
us
is
all
red.
at risk
Mhm.
to get right in front of me.
Like for real
Like,
though.
Big flex, bro. Like,
Picture
up.
all of that terrible behavior on ice, and that's what you have in Minnesota.
damn
I
it.
could not even imagine.
On
Oh.
ice. And
Don't
you
you
get
have chains on your tires? Or
no, that would be much better if we did. What you have is the people in the big trucks, like the exact people you're thinking of with the big
Yes.
trucks with the Confederate flags on the trucks.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
What
yeah.
they do is soon as we get ice on the road or snow on the road, they need to go out and prove to everybody that their truck is badass and that they can drive just as fast on the ice as they can not on the ice.
People do that during rain here, too. They're
And
just,
yeah,
like,
so they got to
swerving around.
swerve around and keep going and get pissed off at people, and it's like
And they are
driving
hydroplaning
on ice.
half the
Just
time.
Yes.
Calm down.
And they are guaranteed to kill an entire car worth of people
for sure.
if they
With
lose
that big-
control.
But at
And I
least the
just
people
don't
they
get how they
drive
don't
by
get that.
think they're cool, I guess. Is that what their point?
I get pregnant instantly.
Have you ever heard anybody do
You did
that?
that.
Somebody like that go by and they're like, "Whoa, that guy's so cool."
I do it all the time. I'm just
No,
like, that guy?
I have to go change my
Mm.
clothes because it is
Mhm.
so exciting. It's
Right?
way too much.
Too much.
Makes
It's way
me,
too much.
That's
super
it for
happy.
mine. 2021, you were better in many ways than 2020, but
It
also
really
like
was.
fuck you as well. And I cannot believe I'm going into 22. Oh, back to fully remote because my state is, COVID exemplar.
Ugh.
Love it. But
Although
then-
Minnesota,
I'm fully
my
I'm fully
county is the
remote.
worst in the nation right now.
Stop.
I beat you.
Wow.
I don't know if it is
Incredible.
right this. It
What
was
is
like
going
two,
on in
like 2
Minnesota?
weeks
I
ago.
don't even know.
2
thought the
weeks ago,
schools were
my
better.
county was the worst.
Are they liberal?
They brought the National Guard in
Oh my
to help the hospitals.
Oh my
That's how fucking bad it is. And people still
So
won't get
bad.
vaccinated. The National
Christ.
Guard
Well,
is at the hospital.
yeah, they're government employees. Get woke.
I watched a CNN news clip on YouTube yesterday, and the fucking doctor they interviewed was from St. Cloud, an hour from me. Where again, the National Guard is at the hospital. And the doctor was talking about how he gets spit on and yelled at and
He
just
is
like,
a doctor.
Stop.
what the fuck are we doing? But you know what it is? It's because we go inside now. So the rest of you can still stay outside and do stuff. Everybody in Minnesota now is inside and having all their gatherings and hanging out with their friends, and everything's in small.
That's what it is.
And it's
They're all
cold
hanging
as
out
fuck.
inside.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
you just
nobody's
come
gonna
to
sit
come
outside
to
in the cold and hang out.
come to my
Yeah.
party. Just
Yeah.
come to my party, which is outside.
Good idea. I'll do that. That would cure COVID. I feel like if we all just went to your party,
Yeah.
that could bring us all
Everyone,
together as a
everyone coming
country.
is vaccinated. I'm very excited.
We'll all get our vaccines.
Yay.
I get
I
to get my
need-
booster in February. Super
I
excited.
need my booster
Wow.
soon.
I need
Yeah,
that
we
one,
gotta
yeah.
Go get your
ours.
fucking
Yeah.
booster.
Well,
We gotta
so
get our
the
booster
thing
as
is
well.
everybody is full up until the 2nd, so I need to just schedule
Yeah.
for the 2nd.
Hmm.
So
I had a third shot because I'm immune compromised, which they technically consider
Oh.
part of the series if you're immune compromised. So instead of getting 2 shots, you get 3 shots, which
And
means
I'm gonna
you
get
can't get the booster until 6 months after the third shot,
yeah, I need to get my booster
which is in
booster.
February. So
But so the thing is, I've been reading
Oh.
about the new variant, and the booster doesn't really seem to be helping you
nope.
not get it. So
And
I
it's
don't
way,
know if I
way
want
more contagious. So
to
that's
because it's
awesome.
airborne. It's
Mhm.
airborne and not in droplets.
And
but-
cloth masks are useless.
Cloth
so-
masks are
Oh, yeah,
useless.
yeah.
Yeah, I've
And the
been reading about
Matrix is too woke.
Yeah.
and the
It's all
Matrix
about-
is too woke.
If it weren't for these pronouns, these goddamn pronouns, maybe
Yeah.
we could beat COVID. That's all I'm saying.
It's basically yeah. Oh,
They
you gotta
do
own
seem to
the
be holding up all progress.
Mhm.
own the libs or something.
It's
Oh,
not a
so
singular
that's one thing that
goddamn-
I'm really annoyed about is I live in a dry city, and so I have to drive far-ish to a liquor store. It's not that far.
You
to
don't
the
know
next
that
city.
that
those
kind of dry.
exist.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of liquor delivery services and all kinds of stuff, but they don't come to my zip code because, oh, oops, your city's dry. So they back out and they're like, oh no, you can't have any of these
Can
services.
you recall that?
How in 2021
So there are
is that still a thing?
2 petitions going on right now. 2
Okay,
people.
good.
If I drove through somewhere, I could get a margarita to go.
Oh my God. See, we can't do that though. We cannot do that here.
But you have to get in your
fucking
car.
absurd.
You have to get in
You
your car and drive, which is
What?
not what I want to do. I want someone to come to my door and hand me the drink to my face.
Much safer, yes.
Yeah,
Right.
that is safer.
We
So-
had a
But no, it's a
sheriff-
dry city. And there's 2 petitions right now to get liquor stores in my city.
Oh my God.
And everybody was like, it was put out by the libs. And everybody's going to vote against it because it was put out by the libs. No. The liberal women have put it out there, but that doesn't mean it's a liberal thing. Everybody wants to drink.
Everybody likes drinking. That's a universally.
What the fuck?
We
Yeah,
have
we
to
Especially
drive,
getting that shit delivered to your house. It should be
We-
all right.
drive to the next
Exactly.
city, which, okay, Texas is so funny. When they had all of the mandatory businesses open, like grocery stores and stuff, liquor stores were included on that first list.
Nice.
100% bars and liquor stores were included on that first list.
We had
Alcoholics got
a-
a drink, dude.
And then they added
Exactly.
in drive-through liquor. statewide, even in dry cities, if I go down the street to the Mexican like drive-through restaurant, I can get a tequila shot and a margarita to go. But it doesn't have a straw in it and it's sealed, which means it's drive safe.
You absolutely cannot open it before you park that car in front of your home.
They hand me the straw. Some of them have the straw in it, but the paper on top. I'm like, I don't know how to pull that off.
Oh my God, how many people are just drinking tequila shots?
They are. They're just getting right on those crazy roads with that big wall.
Exactly.
And just drinking like
Then
crazy.
they're going down south by the airport or by
you
the.
are not
by
doing
the...
good things for Dallas tourism right now. You really are.
Good.
We had a sheriff
come here.
somewhere in Minnesota that recently rolled his patrol car.
Oh my God.
Because he was drunk.
Jesus.
And he actually
That reminds me, I need to go get some tacos.
got in trouble and like resigned. But yeah, I
really?
could
Go
use
get
some
some.
food too. Anyway, well, thank you both so much for hanging out with us. I really
We always
miss
love
hanging
you.
out with you. You're so fun.
Yes, this is just a good time.
And I wish we all lived so much closer together because
Well, I'll see you. I'll see you in 2 weeks.
yeah,
It would
oh
be
yeah,
nice to just
yeah,
have
I'll be
somebody
there.
to geek out about shows with, because I'm telling you,
Yes.
there's no love for the adult theater kids. There's
Mhm.
just
Oh
we're
my
gonna
God,
do
I
our
went and saw
own.
Anastasia. So bad.
Oh,
I still haven't seen
God.
Tick Tick Boom. I haven't.
What?
I need to.
we have
God
either.
damn it,
We're
Amy.
working on it. We're working on it because
You
we
still
told
haven't
ourselves
seen
we
it
would do
either?
that
No,
damn
we
double
haven't.
feature.
We're trying
So
to-
every
You're
time
all
we go to
dead to
watch
me.
it, we're like,
It's like an
oh, this is
8-hour
actually
adventure,
a
okay?
2-hour thing,
Make
a
it
2-movie thing, and it's
a
just
priority.
lazy.
Okay.
Tick
okay.
tick boom.
We're prioritizing.
Make it a priority. You
I
don't
need to
even
go
have to watch
eat
Rent
food
first.
first. I'm gonna go eat food first.
All right,
Let's watch
fine.
Rent first.
I want to watch Rent first, though.
I need to watch
committed
Rent
to
first,
it.
I don't know what to do.
See, it's a whole
Whatever.
process.
Just
All right. Well,
watch
thank you
Tick
for
Tick Boom.
joining us. It was
Watching
All right.
Kanto, that's fun too. That was fun.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay. All the things.
Yes.
But yeah, thanks for joining us. We will.
Thanks
Oh
for
shit, patrons. We have
Well,
patrons.
listen to
who I forgot to pull
Unapologetics
up.
and Left of the
Um,
Valley. To
Yes.
Oh yeah, please.
Become a patron on our show, and we'll read your name next week because I forgot to pull it up again this week. So
that's fine. All right.
happy
I'm gonna start
2022. Bye.
Bye. Happy New Year.
Bye.
To all of you motherfuckers who put up with the Amy's droning on week after week. If you enjoy their delightful bitchcraft, please follow them on all of the social medias and send them all of your money on Patreon or PayPal. You can find them on these platforms by using the Google machine. It's not hard. If you want to bitch with other fans about the show, join the Secret Soup Talk Facebook group. If you want to tell Amy and Amy to fuck off personally, you can send an email to secularsouppodcast@gmail.com, although it may go unanswered. Please rate and review the show on iTunes, Facebook, and wherever else you can review things like this. It will help spread the soup gospel far and wide. And hey, text someone right now. Tell your friends. As always, we'll leave you with the vocal stylings of Mr. Eli Bosnick.
Secular soup creed. Soup is the ultimate virtue. It's delicious, nutritious, patriarchy smashing, racism fighting, warm and fuzzy, human affirming, fun having, anti-theist, glitter throwing, tummy satisfying, pair of new shoes fulfilling, diversity seeking, happiness. Minestrone, beef and barley, chicken broth and split pea, gazpacho, tomato, clam chowder and potato, chicken noodle, beef noodle, egg drop and ramen cup, miso, gumbo, leek and pho. Grab a bowl and taste the magic. Slurp even this.